Alright, we are live and on our way to the farm this morning. Got up a little bit late, so we're running a bit behind. Just got everybody dropped off at school. Got coffee in hand. We're good to go. So it should take us about 30 minutes to get to where I park at. Definitely a coffee morning today. I don't know why this Thursday feels like an extension of Monday. I think I was sleeping too good, man. It was cool and raining last night. Actually got a bit cold, had to put a blanket over me. That don't happen so often here. Anyway, like I said, it should take us about 30 minutes to drive there to the farm where we park at. Then we'll start the really long trek in. That's another 30, 45 minutes. Then we'll check on the stuff we got planted. Check on the malunga trees and the mulberry bushes. Check out the rose bushes also. And then the other plants we have. But it's the mulberry bushes I'm excited about. Last time they already had mulberries on them. Plus I got a few tools that I gotta carry in. Got a new thing to cut the grass with. The one I had before was cheap, it got bent up too easy. So I got one made out of good steel this time. Looks like the day will turn out nice. So cool this morning, I'm willing to bet it'll be hell temperature in a couple hours. Right almost to the highway here. It's smooth sailing from there. It's still early enough, we'll miss most of the traffic. Good morning. Where's everybody watching from this morning? And about burned my lip off my coffee. We're headed to the farm this morning. Gotta go check on things. Drop some stuff off because I'll be spending quite a bit of time there next week. Because it's a bit of skill to be so accurate with the chainsaw. I sure. Still so hot, man, it's like lava. A little bit further, we'll be at the parking area for the farm. I guess we had a pretty big dead spot back there. I think that area is Mumbai. I don't know why the internet is so bad in that section. Everywhere else it's good. Get a good look at the farm this morning and come up with a plan of what I want to plant next week, or where I want to plant it, and how. I really think I need to make some terraces. But that also will not be so easy. just have to see what we can figure out. My wife wants to get some old used tires to plant in. I think that's a pretty good idea also. Just the problem is getting all the tires all the way to the farm. It's a pretty long walk. You can't carry but so many. Maybe that's something we'll slowly have to work on. Even we got a truckload of used tires. Still, may it take me weeks to get them down there. Maybe we can just bring a few every time we come. Tires get quite heavy and awkward on a long walk. Even if we come in the other way, is down the mountain. I mean, you can roll them down the hill. Down the bottom of the hill. We'll see. We'll check this weekend how much I can get a totally used tires. There's endless things you can use old tires for. And of course, we put them up for swings too. You can get lucky. You know what I do with it. Oh no, we all overslept. Let's take everybody to school. The day started kind of rough, but we all made it through it. Yes, I didn't know it before, but there's about 3 dead spots for the internet on the way here. Maybe next time I'll start the stream once I pass my bio there. There's a long dead spot. The sky's looking nice this morning. I think it'll be clear until about noontime. Then most likely some more afternoon rain. Here we are. We have arrived. Mud hole here is getting kind of deep. This is just a little motorcycle path here. We'll park and I'll get my stuff. We'll get to walking. I need to see if the owner of this land here will let me trim this up a little bit, so it's not scratching up the car so bad. Alright, we're here, guys. Let me get everything ready and we'll get to walking. Make sure I have everything. It's too far to come back. If you forget something, you're screwed. Alright, give me a few minutes, guys. We'll get ready. Still trying to finish my hot coffee. Swap out my glasses. We're almost ready to roll. Ah, good. I remembered. Feels like that always forgetting something. gonna carry this with me. I'll put it up. I bet that coffee will still be hot when I get back. All right, that's everything. We can start our walk now. Let me clean this camera lens off. There. It was fogged up from the air conditioning in the car. All right, let's start this long morning trek. This is the part I like. I like to walk through the farm. It's a little long, but it's not a hard trek. It doesn't look like it rained here last night. If it did, it wasn't hard. Morning. Oh, didn't notice the carabel there. Sunk down into his mud hole this morning. Almost camouflaged. She's getting her early mud bath. I don't see the ducks out and about this morning. No ducks out and about. They're usually out taking their morning dip also. You know, I'm not sure, but I think these might be rubber trees here. See, they're collecting the sap on it. Yeah, I think that's the rubber tree. There's a couple of rubber tree farms on down the road in Talakog. It's really nice how they harvest the natural rubber. But I believe that's what's going on here also. It's just not a big rubber tree farm, it's just a couple of trees there. But that's pretty interesting. I don't know how much the rubber sells for. I don't even know if it's worth having just a couple of trees or not. I mean, I guess it is. They wouldn't be doing it. If it wasn't worth it, they wouldn't be tapping it. But it's really neat how they slice the tree and then collect the latex. We are completely under the canopy now. Oh yeah, it may have rained last night. The water is a bit high, higher than normal. When it rains hard, you can't even walk through here. This area really floods bad. It'll get to about here. About as tall as my walking stick. And the current gets strong enough to move these really big boulders here. It's really dangerous if you're stuck here somewhere. And then of course the other bad side is, if you're at the farm when it starts raining, you're just stuck there. I always enjoy the morning walk in, but it's much better to spend the night here. You wake up, have breakfast, and get straight to work. It's about 6:30. Yeah, I could have been working for an hour already. There's another way to come into the farm. Up the mountain there. Or you have to come down the mountain. Our son is smaller. That's the path we used to take in. He'd always complain, oh, we gotta take the dangerous mountain again. It's really slippery, especially when it's raining, or around the rainy season. I fell coming down it more times than I can count. That's why we bring the water path in now. It's not quite as hard. Actually, it's nowhere near as hard. The other way, by the time you get to the bottom of the hill, man, you're exhausted already. And then walking back up it, nightmare. I don't think I had quite enough coffee this morning. I think my energy level is still depleted. I think we're about a third of the way there. It's a slide, nice, slow, easy walk. It always looks different through here. Every time it rains, it changes a little bit. So it's never really quite the same walk twice. Oh, check out this big ass fruit on the ground. Alright, too bad it split open. That's what would have been a nice jackfruit. Oh, too bad. There's the jackfruit tree. Too bad it fell. I've noticed also not many mosquitoes out and about this morning. Sometimes back there at the entrance, there's a lot of standing water in some of those fields. Mosquitoes are usually quite bad. That's why I sprayed my arms up. Either the spray worked really good, or they're just not out. I'm really glad my health has improved and get out back here and do stuff again. I was beginning to think I was going to be just homebound the rest of my life. In fact, I was worried there for a while. My life was going to come to an abrupt stop because of my heart problems. Luckily, that was not the case. I'm still not back to full speed like I was, but I'm getting there. Everything's a process. So you gotta take your time and do what you can. Build your health back up. But I've learned, even if your health is getting shitty, don't let it make your, or what do you say? Don't let it get you down and depressed. It just makes the recovery process so much longer. If I wouldn't have let the thought of getting older and having bad health get me so down, maybe I could have recovered a whole lot faster. But honestly, I think I was about ready to just give up. I can't imagine living my life just being stuck somewhere and not being able to do anything. Morning. You don't pass people way down here so often. There's some people that live way on upstream past the farm. They pass through sometimes. Oh, we're almost there. There's another farm here up top. It's also not being cared for a while, but last time I was here, I seen they were clearing land again. So maybe they were able to find some caretakers for it. Found a spider web, or just ate a spider web rather. That's quite disturbing. Now I wonder if that spider is on my head or in my hair somewhere. We'll go up here and check out this other farm. See if they're still clearing it off. No. It don't look like they've done anything else since the last time I was here. This farm here is nice also. It used to be a bunch of chilies. Used to have all chili peppers planted. I'm out of breath. Morning. Out early. Oh, your Chickie's favorite horse. Hey there, buddy. Should have come got me this morning. I could have used a ride. That was one of the caretaker's kids. One of our caretaker's kids. And then just around this next turn here, we'll see the house. There's a cow. Oh, you coming to get petted? Why are you coming down here? I'm not petting you. You stay there. Home away from home. We've arrived, guys. Nice to finally be here. Now we can check on all of our plants. I can't stay long today. I gotta get back in the afternoon, pick the kids and wife up. Then we have a wake to go to. Oh, these are looking nice. We planted these a couple weeks ago. Morning. Oh. Whew. Goodness. Tired. How's it going? How's it going?
Morning.
Morning. Go look at some stuff. Oh. Whew. Let's go check out our mulberries. Oh, check them out, guys. The mulberries are growing good. Had a few dead ones, but most of them are still alive. Yeah, a few of these here are growing really good. Check out this mulberry. Three over here didn't live. I'll pick these baby berries off so the bush can, look, there's one that's ripe. Check it out. Got to keep them cleaned up so that the plant will focus on growing. It's not big enough to produce berries yet. Just tried this one, see what it tastes like. Good. Mulberries remind me of blackberries. Kind of tart, but kind of sweet. Oh, too bad this one up here didn't live. Started to. Had a sprout here, but then it died away. I don't know if you can see this bug here or not. Check. Oh, it moved. That bug was so nice. Let's check on our moringa trees. Oh, finally it's growing. Yeah. Morning. Off to school? Yeah. Have a good day. Oh, some of my lemongrass is coming up good. Nice. Well, I need to have a little rest, guys. That was quite the walk. Let's check out my new tools I got here. For the grass cutting and cleaning up the ground around the plants. There we go. That one. That's for cutting grass. This one's good steel. The one I had before is all flimsy. Then we got this one. That's for digging in around your plants and stuff. But we're not going to use none of these today. I'll be using all that next week. Let's see if I can not leave my glasses behind this time. Last time I left my glasses here. Like a total freaking buffoon. It's really freaking humid. Sweating like a beast already. I just put this stuff up in the kitchen. It'll be here next time. We're gonna get the kitchen built soon. Up to the kitchen right here in this area. Just up from this tree. Well, we have this one, but it's actually quite small for cooking. We got a nice big chimney, but such a small place for cooking. So I'll move the kitchen up there. In this area here that I started digging out before. Right here. I'll finish digging this out. Making it smooth and fill it with gravel. Then we'll put an extension over it. And then the kitchen will stick out, like right here, this area. Because the spring water flows from right up here. So we need to bring it straight into the kitchen. Alright, here's the pineapples I planted. They're all alive and looking good. Oh, my wife said she planted some sweet potato leaves here somewhere. I thought she said here digging the soil at near the bananas, but I don't see it. They were digging the soil out. Here's the bananas, but I don't see the sweet potato leaves. Maybe they didn't survive. Or maybe I'm just not looking in the right place. What's that about a mango tree also? That's a mango up there. I still don't see any sweet potato leaves. I don't know, man. She'll have to look for them when she comes. But I love these flowers here. Really nice tropical flowers. There's all this water running here. There's a natural spring up here. That's quite nice. We always have fresh water. Unless it's really a drought, then it slows down. So we have it coming to here. It's nice fresh spring water. Then we also have it flowing up to the CR. And so we got that nice spring. When we get the kitchen built, we'll pipe it into the kitchen. And I'm going to look at this hill here. Let's see what we can do about planting some stuff. That's the part I really need to figure out. I'm not sure if I need to put terraces on it or just plant them out of the hill. But it's quite steep in some places. Right here, straight up by the house and then over. It's really quite steep in some places. Plus I think the bamboo might shade it a bit too much. I'm not sure, guys, I'm not sure. It goes way up there. As high as you can see there. Maybe some stuff that don't require direct sunlight may grow good on this side. I need to be here for a few days and watch what the sun does when. I don't know where is best to plant some stuff at. See that this one here we can plant also. And then this side here gets good sunlight. I know that already. And then back behind this hut, there's also places to plant. And then up this hill, backside of it, up here, plenty of places to plant. I just need to figure out what to put where. There's a flat area in the bottom over here. That's where we're going to put our animals and stuff. Put a place there for chickens and some goats, pigs. Maybe I'll get some rabbits again. Then I bring my turkeys back down here. Get some guineas. So the sun comes in from this way. I wish this hill behind the bamboo was ours. That gets good sunlight all day. There's nothing blocking it. Oh, you know, I just have to clear some stuff off. If I need to get rid of some of this overhanging bamboo, I'll just have to get rid of it and build something with it. I mean, much as you want to, you can't keep everything. You have to clear some stuff out to make way for the things you really need. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have to get rid of some of this bamboo. It hangs over really far. That's okay, I always use bamboo. Especially when we put the extension down here. Need to do some floor repair upstairs for the hut anyway. Then we're going to build a new CR here. A little bit further from the house. Kind of awkward to be in there taking a shit and come out and everybody's sitting right here. Definitely one of those awkward moments you want to avoid. Especially when there's guests here. You get a lot of people here. This big ass tree is some kind of native mango, but it's completely dead. We're gonna have that cut down also. There's a weird growing on it. No idea what that is. I don't want to touch it though. Yeah, you gotta get rid of this tree, man, before it falls into the house. Yeah, completely dead. There's some chunks on the kitchen roof there already. This avocado tree's not looking good either. But when it falls, it'll just fall downhill. Now look at that. There's almost nothing at the base holding this tree up anymore. That's sad because it's got some big avocados on it. But yeah, it'll just fall that way when it falls, so we'll let it go a little bit longer. The only one that worries me is this old dead mango. Oh yeah, I forgot to check on the roses here. The roses are looking pretty nice. Alright, here's some more of this nice plant. Check this out. Look how snow on the mountain. It's really nice. Whatever this was is coming back to life. And the roses look nice. Need to clean these out some next week. Getting some stuff growing back here that shouldn't be. I'll clean all that back up next week when I come. This birch rose bush is looking nice, getting big. Oh, let's see about our other pineapple that's growing over here. Maybe it's about time to pick it. Be nice to take a pineapple back home with me today. Check it out. Not ready yet. Too bad. Give us more time to grow. I got the one here last week. It was really nice. Good pineapple. Figure of all these trees around here also, they're putting too much shade on my mangoes. Get rid of all these trees here. The tree's good for firewood anyway. It burns good. I think that's the one that even if it's not completely dried out yet, it'll still burn pretty good. Which is great for this environment. Everything's always damp here. And we have to figure out some way to get this wasp nest out of this freaking coconut tree. Gotta figure some safe way to do that. Then there's another wasp nest on the other side near the water, but it's not in a coconut tree. But we still need to get rid of it for when the kids get into it. Let's see if I can zoom in on this. It's a pretty big one. If you can see it right there. Big ass wasp nest. A wasp will ruin your freaking day. It'll wreck your day really quick. Hey guys, look. This is my not ginger. Oh, I can't think. What's the one they use in Indian food? Here, it's like ginger. This one they use in Indian food. Oh man, I really can't think this morning, huh? Going brain dead. Anyway, these are growing nice. I'll replant these somewhere. Oh, it's not a good day for my brain. It's supposed to be chilies and peppers here, but only thing that came out was a taro. That sucks. Anyway, at least that's growing good. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Got 12 of them. 13, 14. Yeah, gotta replant those. Oh no, I can't think of the name of that spice. Just one of those mornings. Probably can't even spell my name this morning. I gotta go hang out here a minute. I need to get rid of some fluid. So I just remembered while peeing what this is. This is turmeric, however you say that. I don't use it in my food so often, but it's really nice to make a tea with, especially when you're sick or got a cold. We don't make curry so often here, but we've got it from when we do. Plus, I love turmeric and ginger tea. We've got a lot of ginger back at the house growing. I'll bring also. Then I gotta finish digging this out. I'll make a rock and cement wall here. Then down the side. And this whole area will fill in with pebbles from the river down here. Then put a couple posts up. And extend the roof out for halfway up. Be nice to have a couple picnic tables here. in the kitchen there. Be plenty of room for people to eat and cook and whatever. Just hang out. I'm not going to go upstairs today. This ladder, if you watched my last video, I talked about the plans for the farm. This is that sketchy ass ladder I was talking about. This thing's got to go. I repaired it about as much as I can, and it's still rotten and sketchy. That's what this tree here that fell. There's a tree right down here that fell. We're going to have that cut up into some lumber, and then we'll have an actual real staircase made here. No more climbing a ladder. Just walk up a staircase. Because our daughter can't go up this anyway. She's scared of it. She's even more scared of it since I stepped on this top one last time and the freaking thing broke like that. It broke and damn near fell all the way down. Got a nice big bruise on my leg. So I temporarily repaired it. Put some new steps on it. But that's going away. This month or next month, that will be gone. It depends on how long it takes to get the lumber cut up. And then the bad thing is, all that lumber we cut up, we're going to have carried all the way up the hill out of here. So they can be planed down and smooth. And then bring it all the way back down to have the steps built. So yeah, things move kind of slow here at the farm because of that. Anything you need, you have to carry it in. And it's not easy. It's hard for me to even carry maybe a sack of cement all the way down. Stuff gets really heavy, especially after 30 minutes of walking it. All this stuff, look at all this lumber that we had to carry down here. All these big posts. All the bamboo came from just here. But everything else, all this had to be carried down. All the roofing metal, everything had to be carried down piece by piece. Of course, we hired people to bring it down. I didn't carry all this down. I'd still be carrying it if I was the one doing it. But still, it's no easy job. And that makes the price of doing stuff here a lot more expensive. It's not the materials that are expensive. Like this tree. The tree is free. It's ours. It fell over. And it doesn't cost much to have somebody take a chainsaw to it and cut it into lumber. But because what we want to use it for, we have to take it up to the village there, have it worked on, and then bring it all the way back down. Even see the cement. If you buy a bunch of sacks of cement, you have to have somebody carry that stuff down here. And they're not going to do that for free. Nobody works for free. Especially not hard labor like that. So you got to pay them per sack they bring down, or per piece of wood they bring down. So it just adds up. Everything adds up. What shouldn't be an expensive job turns out being more than what you expected because of all the little things that go into it. But that's just part of having a farm way out like this. If you could, and if you were willing to carry everything down here by yourself, or if you had a bunch of strong, strapping sons that could carry it, it would be a lot cheaper, but I can't. My son's too small and too young. He does good to carry himself down here sometimes. Hey, here's some more of this nice flower growing down here. I really love this. Brings so much color to the farm. This flat area down here, where I make this a camping area. I got a big fire pit here in the middle, but obviously somebody's been using it for a trash pit. But to get that cleaned up, cleaned out, dug out. But I think the first order of business will be starting some seedlings for the vegetables. Yeah, I gotta build a, guess I need to buy some chicken wire and build a box to put over my starter plants to keep the damn chickens from eating the seeds. It's nice having chickens, man, but you plant something, they're right on it. Here, last time we planted corn, I think they ate about half of it. Yeah. Here's this big ass tree. You get a lot of lumber out of that. It's a really big tree. The river here just completely freaking washed the bank out. The whole tree fell. Which sucks, man. I love that tree. But it'll serve another purpose now. These, you can't see them. All these plants like this I've left standing. These are all guavas. They got quite a few guavas growing. And these palms, these are not coconuts. It's this skinny palm here. It's got the, I forgot what the fruit is called. But we left them. It'll be a nice place to tie some hammocks up between when they grow up. I just choked on a mosquito. This one may need to get rid of. I think this one's just in the way. This hill here, just a plant bed. I guess that's a guava right there in the center also. Need to get it cleaned out, cleaned up. And so much work here. We've not done much work here in over a year now because of my health. Now it's just almost overwhelming. Just need to pick a spot and start. All right, here's some more of the snow on the mountain plant. It's really nice. We just planted that last week. It'll be really nice and start spreading out and growing up. Check him out. Really nice plant. I got more over here. I'm not sure where my wife found it at. She found some growing along the waterway there on walking in. But we'll go back and find some more of it. Get some more of it planted. Then this steep path here coming up. Let me go down here and show you real good. And this will make some rock steps going up. That clay is slick. Same thing down here at the entrance. This part here will also make some stone steps. It'll look nicer. It won't be so tricky climbing up. Yeah, from about right here where the water floods up to, all the way up, make some stone steps. Got lots of these big river stones here we can use. But again, I need to carry some cement down. Maybe I'll figure out a way to, I got a big backpack at home. I might be able to stick a sack in my backpack and carry it down myself. But I kind of hate to make my backpack that dirty. So I can always buy a new one. That's what it's for. Yeah, I'm hoping there's enough lumber in this tree here. For sure that's enough lumber to make just to make a staircase. And once the rainy season is over, this erosion here has got to be addressed big time. This used to be out to here. It's washed away about 5 feet in the last year or so. Taking down the stream and the last straw. I'm going to have to build a rock wall here, I guess. A pretty sturdy rock wall. It'd be nice if we could rent some kind of big digger to move some of these big rocks. It'd probably take them a full day. You know, you rent those by the day. I guess you rent them by the day. They take them a damn day to get down here. We got some mushrooms here. But these are not the magic mushrooms. And I don't know enough about mushrooms to know if they're edible or not. But I do know what the magic mushrooms look like when I see them. There are surprisingly a lot of those around. Let me wash that mushroom juice off my fingers. I hate to stick my damn hand in my mouth and get sick on the way back. Or rather, there used to be a lot of magic mushrooms around. I've not seen none since I've been back. Maybe they're only seasonal. I'm not sure about that. But that upper part, the flat area that was, I said for camping, that was full of magic mushrooms last time. I don't know, maybe somebody harvested all of them. So there's lots of big rocks here. I just don't know how to move them by hand. But we're going to have to figure something out. The erosion problem's getting way out of hand. You look here, it's even here. But that part's not ours. The stream bed used to be over here. This was the flow of the stream before. But now it's way over there. Eating away at that land. I mean, you can't stop what the river does. Nature does what it wants to do, but I can try to do something to slow down the erosion. I'm guessing the only thing I can do, maybe I can build one of those wire cages like you see on the side of the road. And they fill it with rocks. There's a big rock barricade right here. Fill it with rocks and cement. And then just hope it stays together, I guess. I'll have to talk to somebody that knows more about that stuff than me. See what they think. I think my idea might work. You've already lost like 6 foot of land on that side in the last year because of the erosion. Because man, when it rains here, it just really floods. Now I'm right at about, I'm almost 6 foot. It gets up above my waist through here. And the current is so strong, there's no way you can walk across it. Because on and up around, 2 waterways meet this one. There's another dry riverbed that runs down, but it brings all the floodwaters in from up the mountain. So this really turns into like a whitewater rapid here when it rains. It'll flood all the way up to here sometimes. A good 3-4 feet. So I really got to work on the erosion problem on the side. As soon as the dry season hits, that'll be my project. Not much use in trying it now. It would just wash it away before you get it built up too high. But that will be the job. I'll get a bunch of help down here for that one. See, like this wall is what I'm thinking. To build a rock cement wall down there around the river like that. Right up against the bank. Even if I have to redo it every couple of years, it'll save the land there. Need to investigate how thick I should make it. I'll assume pretty thick, since the water level there rises so high. Oh, I think my torch is broke. Need to buy a new torch head for the propane. Yeah, it's not clicking anymore. Where the hell is dead end? Hope they didn't lose it. Alright, we'll get ready and I start walking back up out of here. Let me clean up my trash here first. Get my mess picked up. Take that back. I guess that's everything. Wish I could find the lid to this other bucket for I left. Don't guess my damn glasses are gonna defrost here. It's so humid, my glasses won't unfold. Oh, I just made them worse. Imagine that. Try to fix something, makes it worse. Well, whatever I tried. Starting next week, I'll be staying here quite a bit. Maybe I'll stay here like 3 days one week, 2 days the next week. Plus I'll be here most weekends. Got a whole lot of work to do. Got to make time to do it. And I can't do it if I'm not here. Even if I have somebody else doing something for me, I still need to be here. Not that I don't trust their work. I just hate asking people to do something that I'm not willing to be down here doing also. Alright, we'll start this walk out. Morning. Yeah. I think the one there carrying the chainsaw might be the one that'll come back next week. And I turn our tree into a nice pile of lumber. I did check the time. 7:43. And it's starting to get hot. Got sweat rolling in places that normal people shouldn't sweat. I do love horses. Only ridden them a few times. In fact, get this one. I've ridden camels more than I've ridden horses. Taken quite a few camel rides. In Egypt, and then in Saudi Arabia, then in Iraq also. I don't know about horses. I know a camel will bite the shit out of you. I'm assuming maybe a horse would also. Then the only time I've really ridden a horse, I've taken some like assisted horseback rides before, but in Afghanistan early road. Had to ride unassisted there for a while. Well, the only way we had to cross some of the mountain there, horseback. Can't imagine what people there thought seeing soldiers on horseback. Like it was the 1700s. Anyway, good memories. It was fun. Some of it was fun. Military life isn't always all it's cracked up to be. It's another one of those jobs that isn't really glamorous at all. I'm pretty sure the ordinary people knew how soldiers really spend their days. You wouldn't have so many people enlisting. But I find being in the military, it's an honorable profession no matter what country you're in. At the very least, it teaches you some morals in life to live by. Plus, of course, you make friends for life. I have friends we ain't not spoken in 15, 20 years. But the minute you see them, you reconnect like no time at all has passed. That's the kind of bond that military life gives people. I spent my military career in the Navy, but not shipboard, always on land. I spent some time on the ships. Mostly just get in a taxi ride back and forth and wherever we needed to go. Then later I got out, made the grave mistake of accepting a recruiter for a private military company. And that was really the worst mistake of my life. That's when everything went to shit. But you live and learn. You can make really good money in a private military company. But I find, at least a particular one I worked for, was really lacking in their morals, I guess. Was not what I signed up for. They definitely don't live by the same military code different code of conduct, different fluctuating morals. For me personally, no amount of money is worth sacrificing my morals and life over. There may be some good PMCs out there. I don't know, I've only got experience with one. I think I'd have been better off joining the French Foreign Legion for a couple years, which was that was my first plan when I left the Navy. I was going to join the French Foreign Legion. But then this PMC recruiter caught up with me, made me a money offer that, man, I guess it just greed took over. I found it too irresistible. But I soon regretted it. Anyway, it's all in the past. I don't believe that violence is really the answer to stuff anymore. I'm not totally against war. I just think we should work harder to avoid it these days. Sometimes violence is the only answer. But most of the time, there is another way. Just like all the mess going on in the world now. Israel, Gaza, Lebanon, Syria, Russia, Ukraine, Iran. There's some crap happening in northern Iraq now. What can you say? You can't say it's not my problem. This stuff affects everybody on the planet. Alright, not to mention the latest thing with India and Pakistan. This stuff affects us all. Well, can't talk about it much. You start venturing into the realm of political talking. I don't do that. I leave politics out of everything. And all these different wars are nothing but political. Nothing but politics. You don't even know what half of them are fighting for anymore. Now, people always ask me here in the Philippines what I think about certain things, certain laws are getting passed, or certain rules or whatever. It don't matter what I think. It's not my place to voice my opinion on it. I'm not a citizen. I can't vote here. What right would I have to complain about it? It's the Filipinos' place. If they don't like it, it's their place to fix it. Not voting people into office or voting people into office. My opinion there is irrelevant. I don't know why people ask me so much about stuff. Of course I have my personal opinion on things, but I wouldn't voice that personal opinion often. Just simply not my place. I don't even voice my political opinion about my own country. Most people have really strong opinions when it comes to politics. That's the quickest way to lose a friend, make an enemy, or get into a fight. We're talking politics. I've even seen it recently divide families. It's all getting out of hand. And it's the same here in the Philippines. It's the same everywhere. People always have strong political opinions. If you don't believe what they believe, you're the enemy and you're wrong. I don't buy into that. I mean, we all want the same thing. To live peacefully, have a good economy, not be driven into poverty. But there is more than one way to accomplish that. Each side has their own good points. All sides have their own bad points. But without crossing too far into the political realm here, I say if all sides pull their head out of their ass and work together for the people of whatever country they're in, things might just get better. Until then, the status quo will stay as it is. And that's for any country. Well, that's as far into politics as I'm going to go. Politics is used as a weapon for everything these days. They turn water into politics. They turn viruses into politics. Eventually they're going to take a dump into politics. But I'm not going to let politics ruin this beautiful day. Check this out. The sun is shining. The world is alive. We're about to finish our walk out from the farm. I think I should have hung out a little bit longer. I'm afraid I'm going to hit the city traffic when I get back to uptown. Maybe not. It's almost 8 now. Maybe it'll be after 8:30 before I arrive back to the uptown area. One day when we leave here, we'll take a drive out to down to Talakag. It's not far from here. Check out the rubber tree plantations there. Well, the carabao finally warmed up and moved. Crawled out of her mud hole. Water buffaloes are beautiful and amazing. Amazing animals. She's not been out long. She's still wet. Morning. These are big animals and strong. They can do all your work around the farm. Now we're back at the toy car. A bit out of breath now. They're kind of brutal. Alright, just hang out here a bit and I'll get cleaned up. And get ready to drive back to the city. Just rest here for a few minutes. And stop sweating before I get in the car. Nice walk. Nice walk this morning. Farm's looking good. It'll continue to look better and better along the way. Every day I'm here working gets us closer to a nicer farm. Let me change this mount over. There we go. Had to change the mount back to the car mount. Plug the power in and we're good. We'll get ready for the drive back to the city. Maybe we can find something to stop and eat on the way back. Well, that's a freaking muffler back there rattling like that. I'll get that fixed. That's damn near annoying. Maybe one of the clamps is rusted out or something. That's okay, we'll get that fixed. I'll go see about that tomorrow. I can't listen to that. Make another splash in this big mud hole here. I don't know why I always think this little car is gonna get stuck here. But I have not got stuck yet. Hopefully that day don't come. Alright, so we'll lose signal for a little bit up the road a ways. But it'll come back. Just an advance warning. There's a dead spot up here. Right about the time I get close to Mumbai, the signal will drop. The sun is looking bright now. Oh, the semi-coffee is still hot. Yep, still hot. Still drinkable. But I kind of want to stop and get iced coffee. There used to be a place right here, but it's been gone for a long time, sadly. Well, that was the morning trip to the farm. Next week I'll be staying there, so we'll be able to bypass the walk-in. Yeah, starting Tuesday. I'll stay there Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Just depends on what work I'm getting into. Of course, the longer I can stay, the better and get more done. I think we're back live. You know, the school traffic is over at least this morning. Pretty congested places here around the schools. But maybe the trip back to the city won't be so bad. Hopefully Uptown's not so congested yet. Or hopefully at least the morning rush hour is over. This road is really nice since they widened it to 4 lanes. It's nice and smooth, and it really cuts back on your travel time now. It used to take quite a bit longer to get here and back. It's about 8:15 now. Got time to do some chores around the house and rest a little bit and then pick everybody up this afternoon. We still have a week to go to this afternoon. Otherwise, I'd have stayed at the farm longer. Would have been a nice morning to go for a walk on the beach, I think. I'll check the tide chart. Maybe I can do that one day next week when I'm not at the farm. I'll go into low tide so I can do some seashell hunting while I'm there. Really hoping I can get back out and go snorkeling one day soon. I just need to make sure that all the fish on. I got jellyfish stung last year, man, that sucked. I don't think I've ever. If I had been any deeper out in the water, though, I don't think I could have made it back to shore. Lucky I was just waist deep. If I'd have been out by the reef, I bet I wouldn't have made it. There might have been a hillslide there. Trying to decide where I want to stop and get some food at this morning. It is time for breakfast. I did way past time for breakfast. For most people. But for me, I've been trying to eat breakfast a bit later. Trying to do this fasting diet, but it's not working out so great all the time. I don't know how I got so dirty just walking to the apartment back. I guess we're about to find out soon what the traffic's like in the city. Here we are at the Uptown Gaisana. This one's really big. A native chicken restaurant. Should try that sometime. It would appear maybe we did not miss all the morning traffic. But the Uptown's always kind of trafficy though. We'll get up the highway down here at the SM Mall. There's Jollibee, that looks good this morning. Alright guys, I'm going to wrap this stream up. Give me some breakfast and I head home to do some laundry, I guess. Appreciate everybody stopping by and watching, and I'll check you on the next one. Have a great day.